6 things that shocked me about Manila. Manila hits you like a sudden rainstorm in the dry season. You arrive expecting the usual buzz of a big city, with old forts and lively streets from the postcards. But soon, the real Manila unfolds, full of twists that catch even seasoned travelers off guard. This city packs layers you won't spot in glossy guides. Think historic walls next to towering malls, or smiles that hide deeper stories. In this piece, I share 6 raw surprises from my time there. These come from walking the streets, chatting with locals, and dodging the chaos. If you're planning a trip to the Philippine capital, brace for these shocks. They reveal what makes Manila pulse with life.
The urban paradox: extreme density meets unexpected green spaces. Manila crams over 1.8 million people into just 43 square kilometers. That means tight alleys and constant motion everywhere you look. Yet, right in the mix, you find quiet spots that feel like escapes from another world. This mix shocks newcomers. 1 minute, you're squeezed in a crowd, the next, you step into calm. It shows how the city balances wild energy with hidden peace. With Manila, finding the right part of town is essential. For homesick Westerners, areas like Makati offer a city within a city featuring familiar Western-style dining, such as the Filipino equivalent of the Cheesecake Factory. If you're after a spot of shopping, concentrate your efforts on areas like Makati and Fort Bonifacio, Manila's own version of Singapore. Meanwhile, the Greenbelt Mall in Makati is filled with lush greenery, streams, a duck pond and even a chapel. Sanctuaries in the concrete jungle, Intramuros and urban parks. Step into Intramuros, the old walled city, and time slows down. Spanish stone walls from the 1500s surround quiet plazas and churches. It's a world away from the honking outside. I wandered Fort Santiago there, feeling the history of battles and ghosts. Rizal Park adds another layer of green. This 140-acre spot has gardens, ponds, and statues. Families picnic under trees while joggers circle paths. On hot days, it cools you off with shade and fountains. These places prove Manila hides calm amid the storm. Visit early mornings for fewer crowds. Pack water and sunscreen, they turn a hectic day into a recharge. The culinary overload, street food sophistication and global influences. Food in Manila goes beyond quick bites. Streets buzz with stalls selling fresh eats at all hours. You expect simple snacks, but find bold flavors from years of mixing cultures. Spanish roots blend with Asian twists in every dish. The scene surprises with its depth. It's not just cheap eats, it's a taste of history on a stick or in a bowl. The deep flavor profile, Filipino-Spanish heritage on a plate. Adobo stands out with its tangy mix of soy, vinegar, and garlic. Chicken or pork simmers slow, soaking up Spanish colonial flavors from 300 years back. Sinigang brings sour tamarind broth with veggies and fish, a comfort food that warms your soul. Chef Myrna Segismundo, a top expert, calls this fusion the heart of Filipino cooking. She points out how paella-like rice dishes echo old trade routes. Try these at homey spots like Aristocrat for an authentic hit. Don't miss the spice levels, they build slow but pack a punch. Pair with rice to balance the bold tastes. The unexpected 24/7 food culture and Jollibee's reign. Manila never sleeps when it comes to food. 7-Eleven stores dot every corner, open round the clock for hot meals or snacks. Fast food thrives here too, with lines out the door at odd hours. Jollibee rules as the king, with over 1,000 spots in Metro Manila alone. Their sweet spaghetti and Jollibee mascot draw crowds. Foreigners gawk at the frenzy, it's like a cult favorite. Grab a Chicken Joy bucket after a late night. It costs less than $5 and fills you up fast. This vibe shows how food ties into daily life, always ready when hunger strikes. The language spectrum, English fluency versus local dialects. English flows easy in Manila. Signs, menus, and chats mix it right in. You might chat with a vendor without a hitch. But then local tongues add a twist that puzzles outsiders. The shift from smooth English to rapid Tagalog catches you flat-footed. It highlights the city's blend of global ties and home roots. Code switching, the rise and use of Taglish. Taglish mixes Tagalog words with English ones mid-sentence. A shopkeeper might say, "Magano ba this shirt? It's on sale today." It speeds up talk in busy spots. "I heard it at markets, hurry up, or we'll miss the Jeep." Traffic is bad nah. This blend makes sense once you listen close. It helps bridge gaps in a fast city. Pick up basics like Salamat for thanks to join in. This mix adds color to chats. In business areas like Makati, you hear more English. But in communities, local tongues shine. Listen during festivals, songs and stories mix them all. It shows the Philippines' wide reach in one spot. The digital disconnect, hyperconnectivity amidst infrastructure lag. Filipinos live online, scrolling feeds and apps nonstop. Social media use tops 10 hours a day on average, higher than most places. Yet, spotty power and slow Wi-Fi throw curveballs. The gap jars you. Tech-savvy folks adapt quick, but old wires hold back the flow. Social media saturation and mobile-first living. Phones rule life here. Facebook and TikTok buzz with family updates or viral dances. Mobile wallets like Gcash handle payments from street carts to malls. I paid for Halo dessert with a quick scan. Over 80% of Filipinos own smartphones, per recent stats. Life shifts to apps for rides, food, even voting. It connects the city in ways wires can't. The reality of brownouts and internet speeds. Power cuts hit now and then, especially in rainy months. Lights flicker off for hours, fans stop spinning in the heat. Internet lags too, with speeds averaging 25 megabits per second, okay but glitchy in crowds. Locals keep portable chargers handy. Cafes with backup generators become hubs. Plan offline backups for maps or bookings. This side shows resilience amid the digital rush. The cost of living shock, affordability versus tourist pricing traps. Basics cost little in Manila. A jeepney ride runs 13 pesos, about 25 cents. Street meals fill you for under $2. But step into tourist zones, and prices jump. The split shocks your wallet. You save on daily stuff, yet splurge in fancy spots. Navigating the malls, air-conditioned oases and price points. Malls like SM Megamall cover blocks with shops, cinemas, and food courts. They cool you from the heat and serve as hangouts. But items inside cost 20 to 50% more than outside. A shirt might go for 1,000 pesos versus 600 at local markets. Head to Paylinks, open-air markets, for fresh deals on fruits or clothes. Haggle a bit, it's expected. Save malls for rare treats or AC breaks. Local transport value proposition. Jeepneys and buses keep costs low at under $1 per trip. Taxis start at 40 pesos, but surges in apps like Uber hit 200 during rains. Stick to public options for value. Load an easy card for trains to skip lines. It adds up quick on long stays. The warmth of transactional hospitality. Filipinos greet with wide smiles and quick help. Even in rushed spots, kindness flows. It feels real, not forced, and warms cold travelers. This hospitality runs deep, tied to culture more than just jobs. Service with a smile, professionalism and personal touch. Waiters remember your order and chat about family. A street seller wrapped my buy with care, asking about my day. In hotels, staff fetch cold towels without a tip. This level stands out from busier cities. It turns simple buys into friendly moments. The underlying concept of utang na loob. Utang na loob means a debt of gratitude. Help one time, and it builds lasting bonds. Smiles stem from this idea of give and take. It explains the extra effort and service. Return the warmth with thanks, it goes far. The capital itself doesn't score highly as far as efficiency is concerned. It isn't the cleanest city and everything tends to run slow and arrive late. This island chain isn't the easiest place to navigate because it's, well, an island chain. Manila International Airport isn't overly impressive, so you should anticipate challenges and frustrations when flying in and out. Indeed, there are much better transit hubs elsewhere on this list. But if you can get past being a little late for appointments and roll with the travel punches, you'll eventually blend in. Above all, if you enjoy beautiful beaches, great people, and exciting food, Manila could be a spot worth considering. Conclusion: Manila's layered identity. Manila thrives on contrasts that shape its soul. From jam streets to green havens, bold foods to smooth talk, digital highs to real lows, cheap rides to mall splurges, and warm welcomes with hidden depths. These shocks build a city that's raw and real. Key takeaways include: embrace traffic tricks to move free, taste the fusion flavors at local spots, chat and Taglish for easy bonds, charge up for power dips, hunt bargains outside tourist traps, and soak in the kindness that lingers. Dive past the surface next time you visit. Manila rewards those who look close. You'll leave with stories that stick. Plan your trip today. What shocks await you?